What's up YouTube, you're Inside the Edge and I'm back with another video, and today we're going to get into some football. The NFL season is approaching and a lot of deals are being made, and the newest member to the Buccaneers is Leonard Fournette. He's agreed to a one-year deal worth $3.5 million. So this is a situation where he most likely wants to win. If he actually plays out his contract and actually has a successful season, he might get an extension and he might be worth more. So, he's taking a chance with the Buccaneers. He's obviously playing with a great unit on offense. Their defense, that's remained to be seen, but it looks like this Buccaneers team is revamping their offense, their coaching staff, and just a lot of things are developing. And to add Fournette, I think this is going to be good for this football team because it's just another weapon. Recently, I know the Buccaneers has signed LeSean McCoy. He's going to be used as maybe not a primary back, but someone that can catch in the backfield. Something that Tom Brady has always been around, playing with guys that were running backs, but were just receiving backs, like Shane Vereen, James White, guys like that has had an outstanding career with Tom Brady. So I think LeSean McCoy, he might be used more of that factor, but there's a guy that goes by the name of Ronald Jones, and Bruce Aaron has called him the starting running back for this team. So it looks like Fournette is going to have to challenge this guy for that role, but I think Fournette might actually get that position because, Fournette, he's a beast, man. He's a great football player. He still has a lot left in the tank. He was a former first-round pick. He's ran for about 2,631 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns, 4 yards per carry in the last 3 seasons in Jacksonville. So, he's had a solid career there, and I just think his time was up because of, the contract issues. There's a lot going on with that and that organization regarding his money, because it seems like Fournette is filing some type of suit, some type of lawsuit against, Jacksonville. Something about his money being voided. There was, I think, $4.1 million left on his salary base, and it seems like they're trying to void his contract. There's something to that degree where he's trying to fight for his money, but the money is never right in Jacksonville. So I think this is going to be a great start for him. Another piece, you know what you're going to get out of him. He's a power back. That's something that Tom Brady can really use when it comes to goal line situations. They can use Fournette to punch it in, kind of like what it was with New England with LeGarrette Blount. So I don't want to make this a yin and yang between the Patriots and Buccaneers, because it seems like we're doing that. We're comparing Tom Brady and what he had with New England to what he has now. But we have to understand this is a new team, a new organization, and things are going to be run differently. So looking at this piece, I think is a great signing, and just for 1 year, I think because a guy like this, I think people had higher expectations. So for him to just do out this 1 year, we're going to see how good he plays. And like I said, he might even get an extension if he has a successful career, which I think he'll have a successful season this year, being under Tom Brady and being under this coaching staff, rather than being in Jacksonville. Like Jacksonville, everything was diluted. Everything is just wasn't progressing over there. So him signing this 1 year deal, I think it's going to be a great year for him because of being around Tom Brady, being around that offense. I think they're going to be able to utilize him to his full capacity. I would hope he would get at least 15 carries. 15 carries, he could at least get you 80 to 90 yards rushing, because that's what you're going to get out of Fournette. He's not too fancy, he's not too flashy. He's just a guy that's going to run right through you. He's a natural runner, and that's something that the Bucs and any team pretty much in this league now, you got to have a guy that's going to run the football, even though this is becoming a passing league. But Fournette, I think he's going to be a great piece. He's obviously going to have to battle for that position, that starting position, but I have high hopes for him. And like I said, LeSean McCoy being the third back, I think it's going to just work out pretty well for them. So this is just some breaking news. You guys give me your opinion on the situation. Do you think this was a good signing? Do you think he's a bust? And how do you feel about the new weapons in Tampa? You guys let me know in the comment description down below. Leave a like, comment, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.